G'day, Aussie bonsai bloke. How you going? Well, I'm going to do a bit of an update today because I've been stung by a bee in the eye and I don't want you guys to have to put up with my ugly face. I'll insert a photo of how bad it was a couple of days ago. Looks like the water's just about to come on, so that's going to really put a spanner in the works here looking at the trees. But anyway, let's have a bit of a look around. An autumn, very late autumn update, very last day of autumn. So let's have a look around. Okay guys, look at this. That's the tomato bush from the kids. We got stung by a frost. We had a serious frost. But there's still some good tommies in there. Lots of good tommies to eat. There's a cat. Got the water running here now. Yeah, we had a frost -5. Me red piney is looking very yellow. Might be on its way out, who knows. It's looking very sad. Not sure what's going on there, but very, very yellow. See what happens. Eucalypt needs a trim. Mulberry's lost its leaves. Almond is still hanging on to its leaves. One Chinese elm still green. The other one turning yellow and dropping leaves. So it's interesting how different trees lose leaves and whatever differently. And also we got our sacrifice branches on here to fatten up that branch, which ended up pretty big branches, as you can see. I should have protected the bottle brush from the frost. Normally I do, but this time I didn't. Olive's going okay. Bottle brush doesn't seem affected, but it was a bit of a risk leaving it out. The forecast was down to 1 degree and we ended up with -4 or something like that. So the weatherman was wrong again. Apple tree lost most of its leaves, but the buds, the silly buds look like they're trying to open soon. So who knows what's going to happen with that? We'll see. That's the apple tree. Olives are doing okay. Big olive over here is doing well. Update on that bark experiment again. You can see it's starting to get some bark in there. It's starting to crack where we sandpapered it. So it'll be interesting over time. Like I said, it takes up 6 months to get that proper bark from doing that. I do need to spray it. Looks like it's getting some scale. So something's having a go at it anyway. Apart from that, we got some olive there. I'll just skip that middle section because the water's running. Won't be long. So this is the Mallee style bottle brush. Pretty hard to see from there, but I'll just give it a bit of a spin. There, you can see it. Still going really good. Got some nice fresh new shoots on it. Haven't had flowers from this one, so you know, not sure whether it will flower this year or not, but we'll see. Sheep eating olive. Some of these tea trees, native tea trees, going okay. Now look at this one here. This one's the Manchurian Pear. Look at how red. Just how beautiful and red those leaves get. That's just absolutely mad. Almost fluorescent red. And that is the only reason I kept this one. I was going to sell it, and then just before I was going to sell it, it went into autumn colours, and man, as you can see, autumn colours on that thing are just insane. Absolutely insane. Ridiculous. Okay, got a mallee here. It's going okay. Melaleuca. Plum. Okay, here's a maple in serious need of a repot. You can see the water just lays in there. I don't know what's going on. I think I might have done that repot. When I did that repot, I think I might have run out of potting mix and actually just used floor sweepings, believe it or not. And that could be the reason that she's blocking up. So not great. But anyway, here's the kumquat tree that I repotted on a 40 odd degree day. It's got all new leaves all over it everywhere. It's going fine. It's even got some baby fruits on it, so she's happy. So yeah, a few other little things there, but you know, insignificant. Just gonna have a quick cruise around. Bay tree, doing okay. The camellia, it's doing okay, but it's struggling after its defoliation. Never defoliate one of them again. That was a mistake. Pomegranate, was thinking about going to sleep after that hard frost a couple of days ago. Doing really well though. Here's me lemon tree, which I grew from a seed, so it could just be a rootstock. Who knows? Time will tell, but so far no fruit, and it's probably 8 to 10 years old, so let's see what happens with that. Here's a silver birch, gone to sleep, dropped all its leaves. Ash tree, in the middle of dropping all its leaves. Some beautiful colours there. Pretty good for an ash tree. They don't normally get too great of colours, so that's pretty cool. On the other side, crepe myrtle lost all its leaves. Little crepe myrtle. The peach tree is still holding on to its leaves, so who knows what's going on there. Our tube stock Boobiala is going absolutely nuts. It's already up to here, and that's not even a year since I've had it. Banksia, doing okay as well. Turkish oak, really getting some nice bark to that, and some pretty good shape. Hard to see with everything packed in like it is, but it's doing okay. The wisteria is about to go to sleep by the looks. We've had mixed growth on the box thorn. I find they grow, die back, grow, die back, no matter what the heat and the water's doing. Just seems to be how they roll. Here's another olive down here. I'm just trying to get through this jungle here under my feet. Okay, so that's Apricot Forest. It's doing okay. Some sort of Melaleuca again. The growth on this olive that we collected is doing really well. Super long growth now. Remember we cut it back to 1 shoot per location, so that's doing really well. The old ton tree. This one here is starting to shoot out more and more. This is the one that was really struggling, and one side of the trunk looks like it's going to be fine. The other side's dead, and the back of it's all dead. So we'll see how we go in future with that one. Some natives here, pretty hard to see what they're all doing in there, but there's trunks and stuff in there and a bit of movement. What else should we look at? Olive needs a bit of a trim. That's a hollow trunk olive. Needs a bit of a trim, but it's doing okay. Better clean some of these up. Another olive here. It's doing alright. Doing really well actually. Getting some good ramification on that one. Also the one behind it there with a few live veins going up. Doing really, really well. And me cedar that I did the rock planting on, I've got it bungee corded down and some rocks under it just to keep it stable in the wind, because we had some huge wind. Seems okay. Thought maybe I might have gone a bit hard on it, but some of these buds look like they're swelling to me, so I reckon she's going to be fine. Seems that way. A lot of swelling buds everywhere. So let's hope she's good, but I think she is. I think she's doing okay. Here's the ash tree from the other side. Going crazy. Ash tree, super good. What else we got here? We got the Hawthorn. 1 year I had really orange, almost red leaves on this thing, but never again. It never seems to. I've had it in the sun, I've had it shade. But anyway, the moss coming on now is really good. And I got one single berry on this Hawthorn this year, so that's pretty cool. Maple struggling to go into dormancy. Still cruising. Another silver birch there. Hawthorn forest there. There's a cat through there. Hello, cat. Meow. Meow. Tried at maple. Gone to sleep. Crepe myrtle still hanging in there, this one. When you compare it to the other crepe myrtle that's completely lost its leaves. Amazing. There's a cement mixer tree looking sad for itself after getting bashed around, but you know, she's alive. What else? The water's probably about to come back on. I think we got one last sort of tree to look at here. Okay, so there's the forest, olive forest, that's going well. The tree in the front's doing better this year. It looks better to me. It's got better colour and looks healthier, so that's pretty cool. And also the plum tree here is also doing really well. Got a good weed growing in the pot here. Let's get rid of that. That's about it. So yeah, another olive there. Oh, me peppercorn tree. It's doing really well. It's doing great. So yeah, that's about it for the update. I might work on some olives coming up. We got some olives that need working on. You can see how the olives get almost like a tinge of they get like a yellowy tip in the winter when it gets super cold, and then they can even get like a bluey tinge back further where they get just too cold. Here's some here. So you get this bluey purple tinge when they get overly cold, and that was from the frost the other day. But anyway, they're doing okay. They don't like going any colder than the frost that we get here in South Australia, so -4 is about their limit. Any colder than that and you would have to think about taking them in, but I've never taken them in and they've always been okay. So anyway, that's our update. Things going okay, looking good, keeping the weeds down, which is the main thing. There's almost no weeds in the bonsai now since I've been spraying with weed killer. They're doing okay. No worries. Cheers for watching Aussie Bonsai Bloke. Please like, share, subscribe. Tell your mates about the channel, and I'll catch you next time. Cheers.